Today I'm going to show you how to navigate through Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport. I'm going to show you how to get to the Uber, taxi, ride share. If you have a rental car, I'm going to show you how to get to that, or another terminal per se if you need to get to that, as well as how to navigate to baggage claim. Alright, so you had to level that off. So I'm exiting off of my plane and I'm walking to this makeshift tunnel which is going to make its way all the way to the gate. I'm actually going to show you where the restrooms are at, so you want to stick in for this video if you want to learn how to navigate through Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport. That's a long name for an airport, but alright, so is this tunnel to get to the gate, but I'm not complaining. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out. So you can see the gate. You walk through the gate. Usually there will be somebody with signs saying, "Welcome home, we miss you, come on out." Only if you're special. I guess I'm not that special because no one is out there waiting for me. Oh well. Alright, so come on out here. If you need to use the restroom, there should be a restroom pretty close to the gate that you're coming out of. Okay, so you want to look for the signage, look to the left, look to the right for the restrooms, but signage, it's almost always certainly above your head. Now look at it right there. You see United Club, and you look to the right there, it says the gates. If you need to navigate to another gate, keep on going, keep on trucking to the next gate. But also baggage, you see that signage right there, it says baggage claim. Always look up there. If you need to retrieve your baggage, if you've checked some baggage in at some point, look for the signage that says baggage and it will lead you to it. For instance, this one right here is leading me down some stairs to a lower floor to get the baggage. To the right, there's actual steps for all of you steppers who need to get your steps in for the day. You're more than free to do the whole step thing, but for me, I'm getting my steps in on the escalator. Alright, as I go through, there's some rotating doors, some revolving doors. They are powered on this set right here, so I'm just going to walk in and they're moving on. And as soon as I get out of this, if you look to the left, there is the carousel. The baggage for baggage claim, they put them out on a carousel. There's a lot of baggage claims throughout the airport, so yours may not look like this, but after you get your baggage that came on the carousel, you can go ahead and proceed to the next step, which is getting to an area that you need to, whether it's the restroom or in this case ground transportation or ride share such as Uber or Lyft. You want to go this way, just not this direct way, depending on where your gate was. It may look a little bit different, but one thing is for sure is to look at the signage on the top. It says ground transportation right there, so I'm going to go ahead and go to ground transportation. Now the ground transportation will allow you to transport on the ground, whether it's through a car, someone's picking you up, or ride share such as Lyft or Uber as we say right here. And so there's a lot of walking. If you ever come to Atlanta Airport or Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport, you better have your boots on for walking, all right, because there's a lot of walking. Or if you're not able to keep up, there's also wheelchairs available or carts available that the staff can help you with. So I'm looking at the signage. It says the check-in and ground transportation. Say, for instance, you need to check in again. This is where you go, all right? Read the sign. It says check in. So I'm going to take this for to go out right here. So it says, right there, parking. If you've parked, look at the signage as well. It's some arrows right there that's pointing to the parking levels 1 and 2 right there. I believe it's saying going down. So all right, so I'm coming out and right here is a check-in area. Now there's multiple check-in areas at the airport depending on which terminal you're at, so be on the lookout for that. So the signage says baggage claim and ride share, and we're just walking around here. I'm actually going to go outside so I can get a look of what it looks like at Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport. So I'm going to go out, and that is nice architecture right there. I can feel the warm, humid air of Atlanta. People call it Atlanta. And you can go ahead and walk across the street right here. And there's going to be areas, if you look at the signage, on where to catch shuttles. And so there's something as hotel shuttles as well as car rental shuttles. Look for the signage right here. I'm going to take the train. Now the train takes me to pick up the car rental center. It takes me to the car rental center, and it shows all the car rental companies on the wall that I just passed. And so I'm going to go ahead and get on this train, which is going to take me to the car rental center. Now, a lot of areas, they either have escalators, they also have steps, as well as elevators if you need so. I'm going to go ahead and get my steps in with the escalator and go ahead and go up on the escalator to get my steps in. As you can see, these are very long escalator. Look at the top. Look back down at the bottom. Let me look down at the bottom. In the center, you can see people who choose to get their steps in on these actual stairs, put in leg work. I'm not doing that today. All right. So I'm just going to keep on riding it up. For some reason, this escalator is actually really slow, but I'm not complaining. I'm getting my steps in. So let's look out. It always seems like the airport here is under construction. So it seems, or maybe they just don't take the trucks and tools back in. They just keep them out. But either way, I'm in here, and there is a wait for the train. As you can see, people are standing in the middle waiting for the train to come. You can look at the signage, and it will tell you where to go. Now, the signage right here says to car rental, which I'm going to take. I'll wait for people to get in. Not too bad, not too many people on this one right here. So once you get in, you ride on the train. It's a nice view to see. It'll take you all the way where you need to go. It's important to listen where the stop is the next. It runs on autopilot. Maybe there's someone sitting on a computer somewhere controlling it, but there is no one on the actual train moving it. So once you get off of here, you're going to be looking for the signage. Now the signage, it will show you different car companies, whichever car company you have a reservation with, or whichever car company that you would like to rent. They do accept walk-ups for some of these car companies, but I would make reservations far in advance. You find which car company you've rented a car with, and then you make your way down to the escalator that will take you to that particular car company. So I'm going to go ahead and get on this escalator. Now this is a long one right here, and like, look at that, far down. But I'm just going to go ahead and ride this down the escalator slowly. For some reason, the escalators are going a little bit slower these days. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. But one thing to know, if you've rented a car at Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport, you will probably run into lines like this on the weekends. There's massive amounts of people waiting to get their car, and these people actually have reservations. So you might want to plan ahead or make plans to not be anywhere soon after getting to Atlanta. No, I said that wrong. Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport, because you will be having to wait like you're at an amusement park or something. But that's how to navigate through Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Thanks a lot for watching.